Welcome. I am William Joseph Prouty. I am William Prouty, the ultimate entertainment Nexus. Today I'm doing Jojo Bizarre Adventure, Phantom Blood, and Battle Fantasies. I'm breaking it down to two videos. One for Phantom Blood and one for Battle Fantasies. And we'll combine the two. I will make two to the numbers bits and two number counts. Yeah, for both. This was created by hirohiko Araki, who actually created with 9 arcs in the Jojo Bizarre Adventure. The Phantom Blood arc, the Battle Fantasies arc, the Stardust Crusaders arc, the Walking Egypt arc, Diamond's Unbreakable arc, the Golden Wind arc, the Stone Ocean arc, and the Reset Timeline, which is the Steel Ball Run arc, the Jojo Land arc, and more arcs are yet to come. And Jonathan through Jolene. Jonathan, Joseph, Jotaro, Josuke, Giovanni, and Jolene through the 19th century to modern era. It's actually created by David Productions, who actually created so many famous anime, which is saying, I actually give you some examples like Fire Force, the remaking of Asa Sahara, Undead, Unluck, and so many others, and I actually lucky to do this. We got so many awesome kills for you in this, and I will actually combine two of them together. Let's get to the lives lost. The Nexus begins! The episode begins with, it's actually 1868. With, the bastard father of Dia Brando, Dario Brando. Yeah, I'm saying it. If I actually have to compare Dario Brando to Joestar, Dario Brando is more ruthless. Honestly, he actually sees the wreck, and at 11 seconds in, we see Mrs. Joestar, Mario Joestar, is dead in the wreck. Who actually, we don't know how she died, but she actually defended her unborn child, which is Jonathan Joestar as a baby. And 13 seconds in, the horse driver was actually speared in with the spokes of the wheel. No kidding. And if you are watching this and not watching the freaking show, go watch the freaking show. My videos are not the show and not the review. You go watch the show, not so you can watch this on a website, or you can watch this anime on Netflix. Which it already have all the seasons on there on Netflix. And now, to tell you the truth, Jojo was lay unconscious. But we actually see the stone mask. Yeah, the stone mask will be really important in the freaking later in the story. Yeah. And George thought that Dario Brando that was robbing him was saving him. George. He's not saving you. He's robbing you. He thought you was dead. So he owed Dario a favor. After Mario died and Jonathan. Honestly, 12 years, we actually beat the two Patetius. Jonathan Joestar, or Jojo as his freaking nickname. For this, I'm actually just going to call Jonathan and Joseph by their actual names. I will not call them Jojo, because frankly, there's so many Jojos in the freaking series. I am not joking. And Danny, which is a Dalmatian. Dario and Dio. Honestly, they're actually different upbringing. We actually never know. Dio is actually not rich because he actually acts like he's full of himself. Jonathan is defending Irina when they were younger. It got beat up, and Dio had to go up to the Joestar after his father dies. Because Dario have a favor to owe up to Dio. Because Dio will become fatherless. I will tell you later. later, then Jonathan is a gentleman that help out with Irina. Irina is actually a Jonathan is actually a freaking good, but he's actually a himbo. If you want to know what a himbo is, think of Gronk from The Emperor's New Groove. Gronk is more like a big muscled guy, but with a pure heart. But Dario died off screen due to poison by Dio. Yeah, Dio poisoned his own father. And Jonathan welcome. Then Dio actually come in and Jonathan welcomed him with open arms. And Dio kicked Danny and going to have fisticuffs with him. I actually have to say fisticuffs because it's the 19th century, so I had to. But when Jojo arrived, he said that Danny tried to attack him. He lied. Danny was trying to get to know him. He tried to be, but he actually say that Dario is. He tried to be friendly, but Dio wanted to hurt Jonathan because Dio actually hate Jonathan because Dio hate Danny and hate Jonathan. Now the stone mask, a mask that honestly, fun fact, the stone mask from the beginning is actually turn anyone into vampires. George is much harsher on Jonathan because he actually wants Dio to know that he not and honestly have the advantage. And honestly, they were actually have fisticuffs at box who actually win a punch. Well, honestly, Dio actually punched him out and put a thumb in his eye and call him a liar. Now, Dio slander his name and fake everybody is lying. Now, everybody turn on him, but Danny is his one and only friend, and Irina from earlier fall in love with him. Irina, Pendragon, and Jojo fall, and Jonathan fall in love. And now Dio tried to destroy it. So Dio kissed Irina, and now he stole a kiss from Jonathan. And Irina blushed her mouth, and Dio slapped her, and he walked off, and Dio walked off. Well, this scene was actually different because the one that I'm actually talking about is the infamous scene where Dio actually say, "I am Dio," but it never happened. But I actually watched it, but it never happened. But I am Dio is actually a meme that actually took a place in Stark infamy. And now Jonathan, Arena runs off from Jonathan, and Jonathan don't know. Now Jonathan is mad, and now he can't share a kiss with Arena, so he actually beat Dio now beat Dio beat Jonathan, and Jonathan he grabbed and Jonathan headbutt Dio, and Jonathan beat Dio, and now Dio have a switchblade, and Georgia blamed Jonathan, and now Danny is burning alive by Dio. I'm not counting because Brinkley is an animal, so I'm not counting. Now he swept that now his temper. His friend is gone, and 7 years have gone by and passed, and the episode ends with 2 male and 1 female, and it ends with the roundabout. And fun fact, there is actually 2 opens and 1 ending song. The roundabout and Sonocho Saddam and a bloody stream. Now in 2 years, now it's 1886, and there was a killing because now it's Jack the Ripper. 92nd in got killed. Now the horror that Dio and Jonathan going to release. Now the open. To show all the Jojos and it's with a Jojo and a punch between the 2 rivals. Jonathan is a gentle giant and rugby player, and he actually moving with men pile on him, and it's actually Dio, and they won't work and the pride of this school. Georgia is now the store is actually want to have richness, but he's going to be in the hospital. But why did Dio say the hospital is not safe to get sicker? But Dio. But now Jonathan realized that Dio has been poisoning him, and father, now he wants don't go, and the police are after him. And I'm actually counted that Dio's mom, 11, that got overworked by Daria. And now Jonathan grabbed the blade, the cat that ogre, and they go to Ogre Street, and now Speedwagon didn't hurt. He actually say his name. Now Jonathan gone 3 days, and now Dio is drunk now too, and now he actually he killed with a knife out 1841, and he crushed one bug with a mask. And the skull killing him at 8:52. Now he a vampire, and he drained Dio's blood. The Thug is now a vampire, got destroyed by the sun out 2103. Vampire lore is say vampires now can be destroyed by the sun, and the movie ends with 2 male, 1 female, and 1 male vampire. Now the episode, Jonathan is with the poisoner, and now the open. I actually sang to the open while I was doing my, and now he tracked down the antidote, and now Dio is lying. He crying now Robert E. Sportwagon. Actually, now who can tell he's lying? Tell he's pure evil. Now we got Wayne Chang. Now George and the police going to arrest him, and Dio Brando by stabbing back. I guess you can stab at your old man in the back because now Dio put on the mask and got shot, and the mask crushed his skull at 1614. Jojo final words, and now the police commissioner said that Georgia, it was his blame that he actually didn't. But the police inspector actually got decapitated and ripped apart by Dio at 10:27. Now he a vampire. And he actually drained one police officer blood dry at 12:16. Now, two police officers pieces by threw in a body at 12:30. It hit the speedwagon. He a vampire now, and he killed one zombie police officer by Jonathan by spearing him at 14:16. He threw one body at two police officers into pieces by threw a body. Honestly, they actually burned the mansion alive, and now they actually make sure they try to burn Dio alive, but now we actually have six males, one male zombie, and the roundabout, but there is one more final kill. Dio actually got a 24:49. And begin with Jojo and honestly, the one that actually helped her been nursing him back to health is Irina Pendragon, who actually been crying. And honestly, another woman killed by Jack the Ripper at 4:20. And now Dio is alive and talking to Jack the Ripper, who actually drained the blood of Jack the Ripper at 4:52. And honestly, we actually see that Zeppelini, who actually is eating the sandwich, that actually heal Jonathan with a hormone. That can actually kill the vampires. Flowers. And Dio killed a unnamed woman at 10:06. members who actually die. By one crew member, and not coming for women at 11:50. And one vampire who actually died at 12. And the vampire was actually Zeppelini's father, who actually put on the mask and turned into a vampire. Who actually, honestly, we actually see that the person who actually killed the cabbie actually dead at 50, and who will be in my bonus reward now on. Now, Dio see Jack the Ripper, who he actually now home on that actually now Zeppelin call him a flea that do, and honestly he actually push out knives, and honestly Jonathan used his overdrive to vaporize Jack the Ripper's head and kill him at 12:43, and with 60 male, 2 female. The village is going to be a massacre. And Sano Cho Saddam. Play. And honestly, Jonathan is now not gonna. And the one zombie got punched by Haman at 6:17, and a suit punch by 2 zombies at 6:22, and Dio break, and honestly now Dio freezes Haman with his arms that poke his arms that actually do, and honestly now we actually have a flashback that 2 years ago was actually nice to Mary, who actually the queen husband Daryl, who actually died at 50:03. Queen Elizabeth husband got cut at 50:09. 9 Knights died at 15:13. And the spare Mary is dead, decapitated. And 2 years ago was decapitated. And the bear hate for Mary, so they actually come and do Scarlet Overdrive, and honestly one zombie got his nose ripped by Buford, and honestly we actually, and he gonna do more for it, and the episode ends with 9 unknown, 3 males, 4 male zombies, 1 female, next it begins with underwater 2 boys overdrive. It's actually fight, and honestly the overdrive that and sucking blood that vaporized the Sunlight Overdrive. That honestly, the Sunlight Overdrive was actually going to be like his grandson's Jotaro's Aura. And Buford gonna attack, don't move, and no, the flowers are sensitive that the true master, and it's changed luck to pluck, and he actually now died of Jonathan at 8:07. He died peacefully, and pure evil is Tukas, who actually call him a spineless dog, who actually collapsed a cliff. But they use Homon to actually magnetize leaves together, and now they actually go through, and be careful with Knight's booby traps, but they actually have the chain death match, who actually Zeppelin tried to get, and Paco wet himself that squeeze through the, and honestly to Zeppelin. Honestly, Paco is alive because, well, Paco got bullied, and his sisters say say that it grow up to be afraid to do anything. So Paco is now going to help him out, and ends with one kill. Now, one male zombie. The next episode, Zeppelini is actually now going to his future is actually going to unchain the lion that actually helped, because Paco is now going to do his destiny. Now, Sano Cho Sada open now. Now Zeppelini is actually doing Tornado Overdrive, and Zeppelini died by getting cut in half by a cool ass step, but he didn't die yet. He gave him his ultimate technique, and at 8:30 he actually died after telling and Jonathan actually took his arm off, then vaporized him to dust. All the Joe stars had Jojo in the nickname, and different between all the JoJos. Is Brian, and now Zeppelin is dying with dire words. Now they're going to destroy the mass as Zeppelini. He happily married and have a son, but we don't know until part 2. and they burn his body and his wife Crest, and Dio drained his mother after betraying her. And the baby boy part, we actually see that sad because she actually ripped her baby's throat apart, and now Mr. Ali was drained by Dio and turned into a zombie. Then now zombie Mr. Adams got his skull crushed at age 16. Now his sister was kidnapped by Dio. It ends with 2 male zombies, one female, 1 male baby, and 1 male. And it started with Paco got slapped up by his father now it started the open with Saddam, who actually now we actually have a dog-human hybrid who actually got killed. I'm counting it because it got a human head, and it does count as a freaking human because it's humanoid with a dog head. If you actually think it doesn't count, leave your voice in the comments. And now Dio to Doobie, who actually tried to squeeze Ed. Doobie faces full of poisonous snakes, who actually squeeze the poison out and use Homon to actually get Doobie to got killed by his own snakes at 16:11 and melted. And now back in Dio and Jonathan fight for zombies, who actually now it's actually they actually meet ton of plenty Dyer, and Dyer is actually going to fight with him, and he got frozen and shattered and died at 11:04. And he sent he actually is dead now. And Buford sword that now straight to kill 4 zombies with hormone in the chandelier, or like chandelier, Mrs. Chandelier Bong. Rose is that right at 13:05, and he drained the straight, so got squeezed the vampire essence out, and now it's actually a new overdrive that actually but Dio killed 2 zombies with his eye beams, but he actually did not die. He actually got saved, but he did not die until part 3, so he alive. 11 zombies die, 1 male, one male human hybrid. 73 people got 73 people gone missing at 55 seconds. And now Irina seeing birds. But this will be the last time they actually see Jonathan. Anybody see Jonathan? Because Jonathan wishes that he stayed around because they actually seen that. Now Baba Stick looked at the coffin and got crushed. His head got destroyed by a pearl at 8:33 by Wang and Dio. Irina, honestly, Dio is alive, and now the crew members got turned to zombies. all 24 of them. 11 of 35 one unnamed man got killed by an inner tube at 11:35. One butcher got turned into a zombie, and one unnamed man got cut by him. One unnamed woman got cut by the zombie. And the baby actually is still alive. 6 unnamed people got their blood drained and turned to zombies. 7 unnamed people got devoured by zombies. At 12. 16. Honestly, now Jonathan actually was fired when chained that actually after Dio shot his eye beams at him. And Wayne Chain got his head crushed by Jonathan with hormone at 13:59. And he wanted Irina to be saved. Now Irina is saved with the baby and the new life inside of her. And now Jonathan Joestar dies, sit there, survive in the back. 3. The Dio survived in part 3, but Jonathan didn't at 12:26:06. And the butcher and 23 zombie. 3. Irina and Lisa survive. And Irina is pregnant. And now a new bizarre adventure with the Pillow Man. And 3 men, 25 zombies, and 13. And that's the end of my video till part 2. How many kills did Dio Brando got? Let's find out and get to the kills. Huh? The stone mask? Why you do it in my hand? Hey, a blood trickle on. Let's get to the numbers. About 85 males, 7 females, 2 male vampires, 89 unknown people, 53 zombies, 1 human male hybrid. A total in part 1, 241. With the great acts of execution, I give it to Zeppeli, who got cut in half by chains transfer. The whippy axe will go to the woman who actually got killed by Dio, who actually to save her baby, but got betrayed by him. The rotted corpse reward for coolest kill of a zombie will go to Buford, who actually got honorable death by Jonathan. That is actually the bloodthirsty vampire for the coolest death of vampire will actually not a vampire kill, which is actually a transition to a vampire kill, which is actually Dio kill. I will actually do part 2 and combine the 2 videos. Have a good day, guys. Bye. Hello, I am William Prouty. I am the ultimate entertainment Nexus. I am if you're wondering why it cut out to the numbers of part 1, well, to tell you the truth, yeah, part 1 is episode 1 through 9, while part 2 is episode 10 through 26. And the reason is why is if you're wondering why my nose is sniffling, it took me months to finish. It took me about a week and a half to finish this, so don't judge me. This is part 2. So, if you're actually wondering, it's 1939. Speedwagon and Straight So. It's years later. Speedwagon made a fortune, and Straight So surpassed Tom Petty. They found new stone mass and a pillar. And we actually met a pickpocket named Smokey Brown. Well, Smokey Brown is a freaking... But honestly, Joseph, he pickpocketed Joseph. The new Joestar, Joseph Joestar. And the police used brutality on Smokey Brown. And now Joseph said that the wallet is a gift, and the police officer acted nasty to him. Then he awful that it got hurt by Joseph because Joseph is pissed. Now Joseph used hormone like his grandfather and shot the coke at him. And he's scared of his grandma Arena. His that his dad, George Jr., died of unknown manner at 5:53. But fun fact, the Pillman are Santatat, AC/DC, Wamu, and Cars. Straight so is it? I thought the mask was destroyed. And one time, honestly, in the flashback, Speedwagon plane was hijacked by hijackers. After one of the hijacker ruined Joseph's shirt, Joseph got mad and fried the hijacker brain at 8:32. And Joseph also killed 3 other hijacker and fried their brains. With honestly Hormone. And Hormone is life energy. The plane explosion caused by Joseph at 8:50. But honestly, after Speedwagon say that Joseph is grown, Straight so didn't notice that Straight so fry his friend's brains with hormone at 9:30 and kick Speedwagon in the head. Only Joseph and Irina knows about the mask. Now, Straight so got his skull crushed by the mask at 11:24. Now, the taxi yelled at Joseph, and he talks smack. Joseph talks smack.
Yes, it does.
And Arena asked what he's doing, and he got a taxi for them. Honestly, think Speedwagon is a fling with Speedwagon, and he better watch his mouth because he got in trouble with now Joseph gonna tell. Now one guy say who let that animal in here, and he gonna pick a fight, but he used brass knuckles, and he actually hit with a steel sword. Honestly, the prediction of honestly, to tell you the truth, the Mafia Man have honestly, he got Speedwagon is now by a murder smug. Now, Smokey and him are talking about breast size, and they actually, and Joseph see a familiar place. It's straight, so now a vampire. Now he actually is alive. And he used a Tommy gun to shoot him. And Joseph is crying because how he do that to Speedwagon. It ends with 9 males died. And it's the roundabout. Yeah, the roundabout actually appeared in only this and the final episode of Stone Ocean. But honestly, in the next episode, when the next episode begins, it actually had Blaze streamed by Coda. And we actually have Straizo use his eye beams to shot Jojo in the neck and head. And Jojo, Jojo's cocky attitude make him say his opponent's last line. And know what they are thinking. So, he actually have a bat and then he actually blew up Straizo with grenades at 7:17. But he got revived. But honestly, he kidnapped a woman, which is no woman. I realized that that is actually not Susie Q because, well, now he gonna kill her. Joseph is gonna marry her in the future, but honestly, to tell you the truth, it's a different that another Susie Q, not this Susie. That Joseph is pissed, and now he actually got a shot glass and put his eye beam with hormone on Straizo's face. And now we see the Pillow Man drop. Straizo coming unalive by using hormone in his body at 15. Now it's the Second World War, and all the Germans are trying to use a means. And honestly, we mean Strongheim. A Nazi leader who is kind of help Jojo out. He is alive, and the woman is mad at him for calling him her floozy, and now the pain of kill and strong haiku. And the Pillaman now truth serum and I say 12 male and 2 female, but one male kid survived at 21, 24. 2 male vampires on motorcycles. Honestly, the next episode begins with the new villain Donovan, who actually stalking Jojo and know about Straight So. And we have Blaze streamed by Coda. Donovan is fighting, and he made Joseph fight a cactus. And he thought he'd defeat him, but Joseph made the cactus burst with hormone. And Speedwagon is alive, and he crying, so he left Jonathan. He wanted to bring to his death, but I actually laughed when he actually left him to his death at 5. Now, the pillars start to crack, and we Strongheim is the first Nazi leader and allied to Joseph. Also, stands do not appear until the 3rd arc. So, the stand reward for coolest stand will not appear till the 3rd arc. And honestly, they have likable villains. The side villains are also likable. Honestly, Strongheim made fun of Santa, who Sarah called him a feral animal, and he actually got a old man vampire who actually, but he actually absorbed the honestly, to tell you the truth, they're frisking all the freaking women. The Nazis, but Joseph actually dress up in a drag, and he hormone in coconuts and drop it on them and dress up as a Nazi soldier. A Nazi soldier killed by his body's changed as 37. And honestly, they shot the body with bullets, and one of the Nazi got killed by the bullets inside of the body shoot out his finger at 9:31. And two Nazis got shot at 23. And two more Nazis at 20. And with 7 Nazis and 1 male vampire. And 1 male. On with the roundabout. The next episode is Strongheim they played, and also Joseph now playing tag with the Pillowman, and gonna be bloody streamed by Coda. Honestly, Strongheim is going to blossom, and they dodge and try to figure out how to hurt the person, and he give them a hamon sandwich, and he just absorb. So Joseph, he can't help but absorb, and like his skin is rubber and immune to hormone. So Joseph allowed him to absorb, and he used hormone from inside to rip him apart. But the only way to stop him is to take him to sunlight. So he's going to make him go into sunlight. And he actually did. And his flesh is feed on Joseph and Stroheim. And the Pillowman weakness is that and Stroheim unalive himself by blowing himself up at 2016. But he will be revived. And Santa now he is stony, and he got killed by sunlight. 1 man, 1 Pillowman. Now the last round. It's in the next episode. Joseph is eating black spaghetti with squid, and he eat and give a root Caesar's. He met a rude customer and give him a homo spaghetti, and he used homo back, and it's actually now Joseph is Caesar Zeppeli. Now it's Rome. The Speedwagon Foundation is now found the Snowmaster's secret. Now a snake got absorbed. He is now dead. I will not. Now the 3 Pillowmen are left, which is Wamu, Cars, and AC/DC. The son of the Baron Zeppeli, Caesar, and but Caesar's homo is strong while Joseph's is weak. So Joseph had to train. And Now he actually going to beat Caesar and did a hormone kiss. And he trapped him in a hormone bubble. But But Jojo placed a pigeon with hormone inside her mouth. But the game a chance of cheating that honestly the driver asked if he have a girlfriend. And the Nazi soldier got drilled in the head by Wamu. At 422 soldiers got drilled in the head by Wamu at 450. And Wamu combined his head. The Nazi commander and 17 soldiers got their blood drained at 1550. And honestly, what actually happened is now after they arrive and they actually have to not walk it. They like Wamu cars at EC Caesar had to do a mercy kill on Mark because ACDC just walked past Mark and cut him half. So Mark died at 2109. He was a good person. He was going to get married. Caesar is pissed and the roundabout. One male. 20 Nazis. Mark is a Nazi driver, but we actually know him. We actually know him as he was actually going to get married. So Caesar uses bubble launcher at them and they actually pop his bubbles. So it's a live stream by Coda. Now Wamu get hit by hormone and Wamu pop all the bubbles with wires and destroy all of them. Now Joseph use cracker balls and say, "I've been training on my hormone." Now, impress on, honestly, he actually destroys some of Wamu's face, and Wamu uses Divine Sandstorm. Well, his Divine Sandstorm is his hand twist, his right hand twist clockwise, and his hands other hand twist counterclockwise. Wamu's most powerful attack. Now, Joseph outsmarted Wamu by, well, he got wistful brains. He tried to run. But he actually think outside the box. He actually say, "Let me trade for a month. If you let me trade for a month, and he want and Wamu take a pride and by him and give." Both him and ACDC give them the wedding rings of death. The wedding rings of death are in his heart and throat. If he doesn't get the antidote from ACDC's nose ring and Wamu's lip ring, he is now good as dead. It got too fatal poison. He was actually bluffing, so he actually had to go to Venice. So Caesar brought him to Venice to meet his master. And play streamed by Coda in the next episode because there is no deaths in this episode. In this episode, it's where we meet Lisa. I will not get into Lisa's backstory. But honestly, Lisa used the ripple in the water to do a high bar and give him a breathing apparatus to make sure he only can take it off when he eats and brushes his teeth. Now he actually had to train. Now Speedwagon, Smokey, and Rena. Also Joseph will be Speedwagon if he mentioned anything to Arena. Well, they had to climb the hell pillar. The pillar is filled with oil. So they actually have to do it with nothing but hormone. So no tricks. Joseph tried to use rope, but Lisa used a knife. Joseph tried to trigger a trap with spray. And now Caesar honestly, now Caesar begged Lisa for help, and Joseph got out of there sliding through oil with hormone. And now he actually...
These are stainless steel, same style.
He actually... And now they actually move hormone with like pudding. And they got... The rings is 7 days. They will dissolve. 0 kills. Thus, they actually... Now, all 3 of the Pillar Men, cars, ACDC, and Wamu, trying to look for the Super Stone of Asia. The Red Stone of Asia give anybody wear the stone mask immortality. But now she gonna do the process. Now Mesa would train Caesar while Loggins train Joseph. But we actually see Loggins got his lungs ripped out by AC/DC at 5. And honestly, now he developed new skills to actually defeat the freaking AC/DC. AC/DC arm now turned to bones and AC/DC crying. Now he took Logan's arm and make it his own. AC/DC actually trying to call himself the Burning King and using his boiling hot magma to while Mesa and Caesar are training. Caesar passed his final test and now see that he was actually a plan to use rope and make sure now because Mesa and Caesar were going to protect Lisa and the rest of Asia. But AC/DC already cut the thread, but he did see that Joseph did a magic trick and used hormone overdrive to make him burn to death with hormone. But that's not the end of him. It'll leave him with one man, one pillowman. But he actually did die as a pillowman, but he didn't die.
We can talk to the driver again. I can explain how important it is.
Honestly,
Let the jury know he was complicit. But that doesn't prove it. He's an accomplice in this. Who the hell cares? Excuse me? He was there.
now Lisa.
Get inside the house. He's been covering up this bastard's violence for years. He deserves to go down.
He have a parasite, which is because it's AC/DC brain. Now it was streamed by Koda about her past, and Suzy Q is actually with Suzy walking. Honestly, she joking and also comment Joseph being hot, and honestly, he think Suzy Q is an imposter. And honestly, it turned out that AC/DC possessed Suzy Q with his brain and blood vessels. But it make her blood explode. So Caesar and use different types of hormone. They use positive and negative hormone. And now AC/DC's brain is killed by sunlight at 13:59. Now Suzy Q is now free, and she actually put the stone. Now Jojo and his allies, now Joseph and his allies, are going to Switzerland now. Honestly, 2 drunk drivers died, but honestly, Joseph likes Suzy Q and Suzy, they're in love. And now, cars killed 2 drunk drivers, 1819. And we found a cyborg, a mysterious foe that called him Jojo. Who called him? Why he know him Jojo? Cars want immortality. And 5 Nazis were killed off screen by cars. And on the other hand, it actually is Stroheim in cyborg form. Now we got 1 liver brain. Now it ends with 1 liver brain, 2 drunk males, and 5 zombies. On the next episode, the episode begins with cars fighting Stroheim and Jojo. A recap. Now a bloody stream by Coda. Now Stroheim die as a human and a cyborg. Honestly, if you do die as a human and become a cyborg, that counts as 1 kill. If you re-die as a cyborg, you die as a cyborg. And honestly, now Stroheim is so strong he ripped the skin off of cars. Now he got a machine gun in his gut. Now cars use his ultimate power, the brilliant bone blade. It's like a blade right on his bone to saw through anything and slice through his Stroheim body. But he survived. And they're looking for the rest of Asia. And Stroheim have a laser eye that does shoot at cars. And they actually go off the cliff, but Jojo have a plan. Honestly, every time Jojo outsmarted cars, Wabu, or anybody, he actually say what they're thinking of. So he actually kicked the snow at the cars to get the redstone, but he fall down to the freaking cliff. But the cars laugh after Jojo used the fire icicles as a rope. Now there are resort that actually made cats are snobs, so he messed with the cats. Honestly, Lisa, they actually see the hotel with no sunlight. And honestly, the reason why Caesar don't want they actually had to come up with a plan. But Caesar go half cock in. And it ends with 0 kills in this episode. And the roundabout. The next episode, the episode begins with Caesar's pass. Honestly, Well, Caesar's father was a bike maker who actually made bikes. He left one day, and after Caesar and his siblings go to the freaking orphanage, Caesar, he actually say his father betrayed him and went off with another woman. So Caesar will commit a crime, even murder. So Caesar killed one bug with a wrench laced with hormone at 107. And now he actually saw his father. But he actually saw a gem and it was a trap. Mario Zeppeli saved him, but he didn't even recognize his own son. And he got absorbed into the stone pillar by the Pillar Man at 2:59. To tell you the truth, Caesar wanted revenge for the Pillar Man because Mario did not abandon him and his siblings. He wanted to protect them. Now, Blaze Street. It was a misunderstanding. So he went on his father's footsteps. So, to tell you the truth, now, he had to receive footsteps and realized that woman can't power. You know how water can bounce off light? Wamu can use the wind to bounce off light. So, Wamu, they went inside and now Caesar uses bubble catcher like razors to Wamu. Now Caesar and uses bubble cutter. And Wamu is a genius, uses divine sandstorm to blow him away. Honestly, he almost got the Wamu with refract lights from the bubbles, but sadly, he put the bubble in a bubble made of his own blood because Caesar died by being crushed to death by a cross rock fell on top of him at 1743. A blood made of his own blood. Wamu can destroy it, but he honored the warrior's cry. And when Jojo, Joseph, and Lisa found the ring with his scarf, Haman go into Joseph, and Joseph saw Caesar dead. He rests in peace. Then, honestly, we actually hear Caesar, and Lisa cried. The roundabout ends with three males dead. 2 were in flashback. On with the next episode. The episode begins with the narrator of the hotel. Honestly, of the cars and Wamu. Honestly, a blood stream by Coda and now Joseph go through and they actually found a freaking a hand-shaped doorknob. Why the hand is shaped like a doorknob? Oh crap. It's a vampire named Wyatt Beck. Now Lisa, take Wyatt Beck and use his harmless scarf, but Wyatt Beck got killed by the harmless scarf at 58. But honestly, there is a dozen lungs, but 100 vampires. About the vampires, I never see 100 against 2. What I actually see is 1 million vampires. I actually see 2 million vampires instead. I see 3 million vampires. I actually thought it was more, but what I actually counted on there was actually my estimate for vampires. And honestly, they actually had to go to the skeleton arena to compete for the rest of Asia. And honestly, the mouse work it turned the horses into vampires. And it ends with 1 male vampire kill. Now, the episode begins with the battle for the rest of Asia. Joseph just put rubble on his reels, and now it begins. And now the open for bloody scream by Coda. Joseph put rocks under Wamu's wheels to actually get the hammer first. But Wamu actually got the pillar with a vampire and killed his own vampire servant. At 7:02. One more thing. Wamu, it doesn't matter if the pillar man can kill a vampire servant, they can actually kill. Now, they merge with the horse and do a divine sandstorm, but cars don't want to take out Lisa with poison because he doesn't want to do with a woman. But Joseph is alive because Wamu arms were doing with a lethal dose of hormone, and Wamu is in so much pain. He did warrior comeback and poke his eyes out. So Joseph and use his horn to sense the air. And Joseph got the large crossbow and he can't cock it. So he also going to do he did the same thing as Joseph got shot by Wamu. Then Wamu, he tried to shoot the ball, but he didn't shot it. But did he? He actually did the ultimate rift, and the episode end with one vampire kill. On with the next episode. The episode begins with Blaze, streamed by Kona. And the ultimate rift is actually just a wig cutter that is he that destroyed Wamu's body. He's going to do a Homo bomb, but he cut it. And he did the scarf filled with Homo and make Wamu's body explode. But he took revenge on Caesar, but Wamu honored him by giving him some blood to ease the pain. Wamu killed 3 vampires at 7:45 to save him from Jojo, and 1 vampire by using his drill. He broke his horn. Wamu is now he live up to the code. He wants Joseph to drink the antidote before he died. Taking damage in 2 episodes. Wamu succumbed to his injuries and died as a head and turned to dust at 1918. He became one with the wind. Cars is now one flashback with 2 men died by the pyramid, and 9:55 Cars took a life of a boy. At 10:25 with his brilliant bone blade. Cars killed 3 vampires for trying to ruin the game. For getting his hand. 2 vampires got that kicking Homo to death. At least gonna smash if they don't have the deal. At Cars, kill his own vampires for defying him at 12:04. Well, to tell you the truth, Cars and Lisa going to fight on a pillar. Brilliant bone blade. But Cars cheated and used a double that killed a vampire from his army at 15. He actually cheated and shoved a bone blade in him. Joseph used 1 Homo punch at Vampire 1633, 1 at 4 vampires killed by Joseph, and 1 Homo fist at 1640. And the 80 vampires were killed at 7. Honestly, Stroheim have a special do, and honestly, Cars attack Lisa and dishonor Wamu and ACDC. Now the restaurant of Asia. Now Smokey actually revealed that Lisa is Joseph's mother. With 4 male vampires, and Wamu actually died. Don't mind about. It's actually a recap of what actually happened. And Cars Now, Cars is the most evil being. So, it's now now it's Bloody Stream by Coda. Honestly, there is so many likable villains. Even the side villains are likable. From Dio, the Pillar Man. Dio again. Diabolo from Golden Wind. Kira. Irichio Pucci. And Funny Valentine that haven't been... all of them are actually likable villains. And honestly, they hold the ropes and tell him. Now 10 vampires got killed at 4:24. 2 got killed by Stroheim at 4:28. Cars slice him. Honestly, Cars is trying to get him, and Cars piss off Joseph to actually, and the bed of Slice. And now Strongheim is laughing at Cars. Lisa is saved. Arena told Joseph. Now Arena told Joseph that his mom is dead because Lisa's real name is Elizabeth. And after the events of Phantom Blood, her husband, George Joestar Jr., don't know about vampires. One vampire from Dio is our mount. He actually killed one person, ate them alive at 15, 16. Now he actually fly in one Joestar army. And to tell you the truth, George Joestar's death actually changed. He didn't die of no causes. He actually died because of a vampire attack. For a revenge kill, Lisa killed the vampire by using a hormone and sliced it in half at 16. After the army fought, they killed their beloved commander. She fled the country with Speedwagon's help, and now she actually still living, and now Speedwagon got told by Arena if Joseph asks about his parents, tell him that both died in the war. To tell you the truth, he doesn't want hormones. And now they're going to execute him, but the rest of Asia is going to make him immortal. Now the mask broke. 13 male vampires died. Now we begin with the now Cars in the ultimate life form. Now it's Blaze Screen by Coda. Cars is healing arm. They're going to fire out the UV blaster again, but he turned his arm. He see owls and a squirrel. He turned his arm into a freaking squirrel. I wonder why he turned his arm into a freaking squirrel. And the squirrel cuddled up with another squirrel. Aww. But the squirrel ate another squirrel. Then go into Stroheim and ate one of the freaking Nazi soldiers. And eaten by the soldiers, by the squirrel at 15:16. They run and all 100 vampires at 597, 9 vampires at 550, and 5 vampires, all of them got destroyed by the sun, and also at 552. Cars is left standing. He's the ultimate life form now. Now Cars is invincible, and there's no way he will be stopped. Now Smokey is trying to tell Joseph that Lisa is his mom. Now Joseph have to outsmart him. So he got a plane from the German army, and he going to shoot guns, and he used feathers like armadillo shields, and going to try to do it. And he tells Speedwagon, I'm going to Carpe Diem. Carpe Diem means seize the day in Latin. So, he's going to seize the day and go to a volcano. But the piranhas coming from the ceiling. Now, Stroheim come and shot his hands out, and after they fall, Stroheim legs broke. Honestly, only one Nazi died in this episode. This is the last episode. Begins with the narrator talking about the person that created the mask. Honestly, Cars out now. Now we talk about Cars past, who actually he killed 10 Aztec people at 510. The people were his pillowmen were afraid of him, so he killed all the pillowmen and take to ACDC, Santa, and Wamu. But leave. But all 1,000 of them are now. Joseph is pissed and do Homo Overdrive, but Cars actually did his Homo stronger. Now, to tell you the truth, he actually did flat. Sano chose Saddam was playing, and he realized the Stone of Raja produced hormone, and now Joseph's old hand just choked him, and now he outsmarted him again. This time, he sent him to space, and Stroheim and everybody thought he was dead. Now, Honestly, Cars did die at 4:23. Um, well, here what? Okay, hear me out. Cars become immortal. He stopped thinking and breathing. I don't care what the freaking narrator said. He still alive, but he's dead. He basically dead. So we never see him again. So he's dead. Now we're not done here because Joseph attend another funeral. His own. Susie Q becomes Susie Joestar. And he pissed at her because she actually did tell everybody that he's alive. By telegram. But this is the epilogue. Lisa Bella will get with a movie star. A movie director. Arena Joestar continued to work for a teacher at night. But at 1958, she died peacefully at 1951 at age A1. But Speedwagon continued his work at research, but he died of a heart attack as a bachelor at 1952. At 1933 at A9. He had Smokey Brown become the first black mayor of his home state of Georgia. And Stroheim was never see Jojo again because at 1943 and 1958 he died at war. Now Joseph is older and more grumpy because now his daughter married a Japanese man. Yeah, if you see Arena Joestar death, you actually see Arena's little granddaughter, great granddaughter. Now, Joseph's daughter is now he actually there to see his troublemaking grandson, Josuke Kujo. Yeah. That's the end part 1 and begin at part 3. Have a good day.